What's up, my friends? So I wanted to give you an update on how I'm doing with Hurricane Irma GERD that just came through, ripping and roaring through the state of Florida. You know, I want to do a couple things in this video real quick. I want to talk to you about my experience with this hurricane, other hurricanes, and I really just want to give you a quick, I want to give you a perspective of how people were during this hurricane, because it's my belief that during times like this, you know, people's true colors really freaking come out. Now, obviously, I've been in Florida almost my whole life, dude. I was born in Brooklyn. We were born in the freaking projects. We moved here and I was probably like 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old. Lived in South St. Pete for a while. Needless to say, having been here in Florida for so many years, I have gone through so many hurricanes. I mean, we lived on the beach for a long time during my life, man. And dude, there was hurricanes I've been through so many hurricanes, dude. But you know, I don't know, this hurricane was a little bit different, all right? I've been through Category 4 hurricanes, which is a ferocious hurricane. And we've been out surfing, man. I mean, when we were younger, when there was a hurricane in Florida, we would skimboard up and down the streets because our roads were flooded. We would go to the beach. There was one time during Hurricane Opal, I was contest dieting for a bodybuilding show, and this was a Category 4 hurricane. We were out surfing for days. We would surf. We would go back to my house, which was like not even a mile from the beach, bro. We would go to my house and we would eat fish. We would just eat fish after fish after fish, and not a lot of carbs at all. And then we would go back out and go surfing again. And I remember during Hurricane Opal, it was so freaking bad. I mean, it was terrible. I was walking with one of my homeboys. We were surfing, and a cop stopped us. Now, we were on the beach. We were getting ready to exit the beach, so we got off the beach. There was a cop there, and the cop's like, "What's your name?" I was like, "My name's Tim Muriello." Grabs his walkie-talkie. He's like, "We got him. We got him." Gets off the walkie-talkie. He's like, "I'm going to tell you something. Did you know the Coast Guard has been searching for you guys all day long? You go back out in that water, I'm going to arrest you." I don't know what we were thinking, man. Like, we were just stupid. It was, I don't know, it was really dumb. But here's the difference between Hurricane Irma and all these other hurricanes. With Opal, all these other hurricanes, okay, nothing was a Category 5 and nothing was a direct hit. This hurricane was a hurricane Category 5. It was twice as big as the worst hurricane that we've really had hit Florida, and it was the biggest hurricane, the most lethal, deadly, strongest, largest hurricane ever recorded in human history from the coast in the Atlantic, from the Atlantic side, okay? So this was a humongous, very deadly hurricane, the largest, and it was literally heading right for Florida. As a matter of fact, it was wider than the state of Florida, and as a matter of fact, it was literally going. We literally had a picture where it pinpoint where the eye of this Category 5 freaking hurricane was literally going over my dang house. I'm not even lying. If I have time, I will post a picture with this video. Bro, the line was over my house, bro. So, for the first time, I literally had to evacuate. We had to evacuate. Listen, man, dude, today's my first day back from being in a storm shelter for days. We had to evacuate. Now, my house is made out of wood frame, okay? I don't have the shingles on my roof that are like, whatever, the big porcelain chunks or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a regular, just shingled home. I got sandbags still around my house right now with tarp. We're just now unloading everything in my house. We had to leave, okay? Now, a lot of people did not leave. I think it was stupid because, listen, Category 4, Category 5, here's what's going to happen, okay? Windows are automatically blown out. There's no glass unless they're like hurricane shatterproof glass. There's no glass that's not going to be blown out, right? Once your glass is blown out, basically the storm is in your house, okay? The storm is in your house. Freaking all the furniture, all the crap in your house is just flying everywhere. it's not a good experience. Now, I don't have storm shutters, which is really stupid. I just bought this house not too long ago. And unfortunately, when I wanted to board up my windows with plywood, Home Depot, Lowe's, everyone was completely out of freaking plywood. Things were in pandemonium here, man. People were freaking just going nuts. Oh my gosh, man. Dude, Walmart ran out of water. I went in, now listen, I'm like a prepper, survivalist kind of dude of sorts, man. So I already have stuff and I'm all about getting prepared. So obviously, dude, I went out and got, ahead of time, I got freaking tons of water, tons of canned goods, ponchos, emergency supplies, like you name it. Snacks, like, because you know what I mean? You want some, listen, you're going through a freaking Category 5 hurricane, bro. All right? You want some comfort food. You want something that tastes good, you know, kind of keeps your mind off things. Listen, I don't know how, bro, but packing my house up, I went through a whole pack of generic cookies. Like, it was just crazy, bro. I didn't have time to sit there and be cooking rice and crap. I'm just like eating snacks, eating cookies, racing all over the place. Like, it was frantic. Walmart shelves were freaking clear, dude. Thank God. I mean, I found some Powerade hidden, found some more Powerades hidden. I found a couple canned goods while I was still trying to, you know, requisition some freaking supplies. And people are nuts, man. People are already driving crazy. Already, there was accidents. Dude, there was a mass exodus in Florida. Mass exodus. And the thing is, like, you know, in the news they were saying, be very careful if you think you're going to try to leave the state of Florida because you could run out of gas. People were, it was a gridlock, dude. Gridlock in Tampa, gridlock in Orlando, moving out of, trying to get out of the state. Dude, a lot of people running out of gas. They were getting looted. They were getting in car accidents like crazy because, dude, when it's like this kind of craziness is about to happen, people, they just lose their minds. They go absolutely nuts. And, you know, there was a lot of fighting, there was a lot of looting, there was a lot of just crazy people, just, it was craziness, absolute craziness. And water was at a premium. But I'm thinking, you know, everyone wanted bottled water. I'm like, look, you do know you got tap water. You can drink the crap, right? I know it's not like the best water, but you can drink some tap water if you need to, right? Like, I was telling people, it's not poison. You can freaking drink it, okay? So I want to talk to you about, listen, we had to go into the shelter. Definitely want to talk to you about that. We had to go into a shelter, man. It was really crazy. I've never been evacuated like this. You know, we were in a shelter for days. Oh, dude, there was like 30 people, 30-something people all crammed into one classroom. And there was tons of different classrooms. But dude, thank God, man. There was air, there was power. The cafeteria served 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I literally lived off snacks, cafeteria food, and coffee, dude. My nerves were shot already, and the caffeine was like making them freaking even more crazy. But bro, like the caffeine, all that caffeine, like took me out of my like reality. I was hyper. I was like, you know, I wasn't trying to think about the freaking impending doom coming to us. You know, but dude, you know, people were being stupid in the shelter, man. Listen, this lady came in from the county, right? We had this like big corridor, and this dude, now, you know, listen, I'm a very peaceful person, bro. I don't like confrontation unless it has to be dealt with, all right? This freaking moron started smoking cigarettes in the bathroom, right? Smoking cigarettes in the bathroom. And so I was in the classroom, I heard all this commotion, right? People outside, like in the hallway, like commotion, commotion, commotion. And I go out there and it's this lady from the county. She's screaming, what are you people? Oh, she's just going off on everybody. This person was smoking cigarettes. I went up to her, right? I was like, what happened? She's like, someone was smoking in the bathroom. And she's screaming and cursing. She's like, if you smoke, all the fire alarms in every classroom in the entire school will go off and will not stop. And we have no way to shut these alarms off. So we had not only this hurricane upon us, but these fire alarms could have gone off at a blaring volume, blaring decibels. All the children, all the people, for who knows how long, because they could not shut off these fire alarms. Who knows how long these things would be blaring in our ears all night long. So I'm a peaceful person, bro, but I got pissed. I got very pissed. So I go to the bathrooms And I told a couple of people, I'm like, where's this guy at? Where's the guy? Because I was literally, I don't want you to judge me, but I was so mad that someone could be so stupid, bro, that I told a couple people I was gonna harm the guy. Okay, I was gonna find the dude, and I grabbed the lady from the county. I was like, where is this dude? Where is this dude? I was that like enraged, and I want you to just please forgive me for that. But I'm glad I didn't find the guy, because the cops probably would have went in and grabbed me, and I really didn't want to be in freaking detained during a dang hurricane. So, you know, the lady's like, he hid in the classroom, right? And she's screaming, whoever smokes a cigarette, you're going to go to jail, blah, 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 blah. Guess what do you think happened? Somebody else, like hours and hours and hours and hours later, decided to smoke a cigarette in the freaking bathroom. And it just amazes me, man, how people can be that freaking stupid, man. Like, I just can't believe it. So the lady, for hours, they made multiple announcements on the intercom. This lady notified everybody, do not go out the hallway doors. And they literally explained in great detail, if you open up the hallway door to the outside, the wind, 180-mile-an-hour winds, will suck up all the ceiling tiles and pull all the electrical cords down. They could snap and cause a massive fire. So we could be literally stuck in these classrooms, not a lot of ways out, with fires and a hurricane outside. What do you think happened? Oh, no, go ahead. Yeah, freaking idiots still walked outside. I don't know. I can't believe someone would be that stupid. Like, and it wasn't one person. It was 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. People still trying to go outside, even though they could have set the whole freaking place on fire, let the hurricane basically right in the dang building. So I grabbed the lady again, because somebody went out there. A guy went out there. And so I followed her. I said, ma'am, listen, if someone tries to leave this building, I'm in this room. You come get me, I will throw them out. So this dude was outside. She opens the door. You're not coming back in here. I'm with her at the front door, and I'm ready, locked and loaded. Like, not with my gun, obviously, but I was locked and loaded. This guy reached in to try to get back in. I was literally getting ready to run on him and punch him in the chest, right in between where the lady opened the door. There was like this much space, and he's trying to get his arm in. I was getting to clock this dude in his chest so she could shut the door. And just, I guess, not to harm the guy, but for everyone's protection. Everyone's protection. Like, you know, if you, and she went off. She shut the door on this guy finally, and she was screaming, You get out this door again. We're all gonna be in so much danger. You're gonna go to jail. Don't open this door. I mean, it was just a sense of just like pandemonium, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do, bro? Like, let this dude open the door again and let all this freaking wind in? Like, no, I'm there to like help protect everyone. You know what I mean? Like, whatever I can do to do my part. If it means keeping this guy out so he doesn't open the freaking door wide open. So I stood guard at the door for a little bit, making sure no one goes out there. Of course, right when I went in my room, people went out there. Police freaking came. It was just crazy, man. You know, a lot of good people though, man. A lot of good people in this situation. We're all trying to help each other, you know, all trying to help each other, man. You know, people were out there, you know, before the storm came, there was like certain spots of the county where you could go and fill up sandbags. Everyone's filling up sandbags. It was crazy, man. There was like, you know, moms out there, single moms out there with little kids trying to get sandbags. You literally got a bag or a stack of bags. You had to, people are in pandemonium out there trying to get shovels and fill their bags up with sand. Old ladies out there, man, tons of old ladies, poor old ladies, man, backbreaking, trying to fill up sand. I mean, everyone's trying to help each other. You know, everyone was very supportive. You just had a bunch of freaking stupid freaking people. Last night, a restaurant decided to open, one of my favorite restaurants, and the owner was trying to help people out because so many people were without power. Dude, I just want to say thank God, because my house had no damage. My house had some branches down from this big tree in front of my house, which I probably needed those branches out. My power never went off. My clocks and everything were not like flickering. You know, my stove, you know, has a clock on it, wasn't flickering. I never went out of power. People were still out of power. People are still out of power, bro. It's still like clean up, trees everywhere, all kind of craziness. So this restaurant decides to open, and you know, when you go in there, there's an hour-and-a-half wait, and there's literally on the table, it says, we are extraordinarily short-staffed. You know, we only have a certain menu items. The waitresses and waiters were running everywhere, and you know, they volunteered their time. The guy that owned the business tried to like literally help the community out because people, you know, there was no way to cook meals, blah, blah, blah. You would think you'd be thankful, right? Nope, 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 nope. People were freaking chewing out the waiters and waitresses. You're not quick enough. Where's my bread? Where's this? Dude, I literally, again, was about to go off on somebody. There was a guy behind me yelling at his waiter. The waitress came up to us. She's like frantic. She's like, I'm supposed to be volunteering. I'll never do this again. People have been screaming at me. I did this to help people. Like, people, of course, still driving like crazy, like looting. You know, it's like when you see the videos of Hurricane Katrina, dude, right? And all these other crazy hurricanes and natural disasters. It's crazy, dude. People will freaking turn on each other. They will turn on each other, man. A lot of the schools, a lot of the shelters had a lot of fighting just because people don't know how to freaking act. They're selfish and they're crazy. You know, I don't know. It's a really sad state of affairs, and it's really crazy, man, because, you know, you need to have a weapon on you. You need to have your supplies. You need to protect your home because people will freaking loot your crap. There's been reports, people knocking on doors saying they're with the power company, and you know, you open your door, they pull a gun on you and trying to loot your home for water, food, supplies. Freaking crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I wanted to let you guys know that I'm very, very safe. Very safe. I'm finally home. Today's my first full day home. Trying to answer emails, trying to just do whatever I can to make my home look good. Thank God for my girlfriend. She's like doing laundry. We've been sleeping on literally a floor for days with freaking no showers, bro. We finally took showers. I haven't shaved in like a week, bro. It's just been like, oh, it's been crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. The media, like, dude, I saw this video. This guy, this weatherman literally is like, this is for another hurricane, but it was like going viral. But the dude literally said on national TV, he's like, if this thing goes 20 miles west, you're all dead. Everyone dies. It's impossible for you to live. And your children die too. Like, they're like, oh my gosh, this category 5, it's gonna decimate everything. Dude, I literally thought I was gonna come home, my neighborhood was gonna be decimated, bro. 8 feet of water, I had my kayaks ready, dude. I'm like, bro, we're gonna have to catch alligators. Look, man, I'm gonna be making alligator kebabs, squirrel casserole, dog, whatever we need to do to eat. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what to freaking expect, dude. This thing was freaking crazy. Miami, boy, woo! Miami got hit hard, bro. There's videos in Miami, downtown Miami, bro, like freaking like rivers, bro, going through the streets. Holy smokes. This was a really frightening experience, man. I was in the shelter. You could just hear that freaking wind. Just everyone's just trying to recuperate. So I'm going to get back to work, man. I'm going to get some emails done. Get some other stuff done, try to get my home right, get these sandbags and crap off my yard. Dude, for those of you, man, that prayed for me, bro, I had so many people like, dude, reaching out all over the world, man. Tim, I'm praying for you, I'm praying for you, I'm praying for you. Dude, be safe. You need anything? I want to say thank you so much, man, because it was very freaking stressful, dude. Very freaking stressful, man. This was the single most stressful hurricane I've ever had to deal with. So I appreciate your prayers, your support, everything, man. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon, man.